Welcome to a new video. We've got a really cool video here from BFBS Forces News where the British Army are seriously stepping up their medical training. So you can check out the original video in the description, but let's get into it.
Meet some of the military's first combat lifesavers. It's a brand new role to meet the challenges of an increasingly complex modern battlefield and brings the UK in line with NATO allies. The Enhanced Combat Lifesavers position bridges the gap between the basic first aid training provided to all soldiers and the specialist skills of combat medics. For those familiar with military positions, it replaces and upskills the old team medic role. The idea is...
So this is really good. So everyone in the British Army has to do their basic battlefield first aid course. You know, your simple CABCDE, catastrophic bleeds, and then just going into your airways, breathing, circulation, any disabilities, environment, being able to put tourniquets on, your bandages, apply a little bit of morphine, and then just ensure that they're obviously in a correct environment, they're breathing, conduct CPR. And then you had Team Medic, which went a little bit more advanced. And then it basically anything too catastrophic, then you sort of relied on the medics. But a lot of the guys anyway sort of try to enhance their skills. So during Afghanistan, they did an absolute brilliant job, but anything too catastrophic when, multiple bleeds, sucking chest wounds, and then, obstructed airways sort of went over to the medics. Now this replaces that. So let's just have a watch.
To give soldiers who might be there at the time of injury the ability to start treatment sooner.
Difficulty breathing.
Molly is in the Royal Military Police. As an example, she may well be called out to a road traffic accident, and empowering her to start patient care there and then could make all the difference.
So he had a massive bleed in his left thigh, so I put a tourniquet on that just to kind of ease the bleed, and it was quite a big hole, so I stuffed it. And then put a bandage over just to kind of stop the initial bleed.
Any more injuries?
No, it's quite helpful for us because we also see people on their worst days, so if people are needing medical intervention, we can help before an ambulance gets there, so it's quite helpful to just have that additional medical knowledge.
That's so true. You can never have too much medical knowledge especially when you're in a role such as the British Army or the military. You're going to see all types of injuries, whether you're on exercise, whether you're on operations, or even just helps when you're cutting around day to day. If there is a road traffic accident or some sort of serious incident, you can intervene and help before an ambulance arrives. But obviously when it comes to sort of operations, when you've got blasts, gunshot wounds, vehicles tipping over, rolling, a lot of the time there isn't a medic there and then. So if the soldiers can start treatment straight away and hopefully help preserve life before a medic arrives, then that's just amazing.
T1 Medivac sent to my location now.
Inside 16 Medical Regiment's jungle trainer, mortarmen are performing similar drills. This
is brilliant as well. Did not have this when I was in 16 Air Assault. This jungle training has stepped up massively since Afghanistan finished, and especially over the last 5 or 6 years, a lot of units are heading out to the jungle now to conduct jungle trainer. And 16 Medreg in Colchester actually have this jungle trainer where they can practice their skills in a jungle environment is absolutely brilliant.
Time in more pressurised environments with heat, smoke and low light. The combat lifesavers will be equipped with the new IFAC, individual first aid kits, and on ops they'll carry pill packs containing things like fentanyl and antibiotics.
See, that's a massive step up as well. Before, you would sort of have your first field dressings, your bandages, your tourniquets, maybe some scissors, and your basic sort of medication and a bit of morphine to help obviously preserve your own life if need be, apply a tourniquet, or obviously help a colleague. Now they're going to be carrying a lot more equipment than they normally would to help preserve that life.
Training will include procedures like needle decompressions, where a needle is inserted into the chest to release pressure on the lungs and heart.
Which is good, because something like that was always down to the medic before. So you'd have to wait for a medic to arrive. So this could save a lot of lives.
Skills are significantly more advanced than the previous team medic role.
This is really, really important to know, especially for a serving soldier. You need to know how to treat a soldier, because that goes on like a long shot. throughout your army career. To be fair, the course is really intense in many spectacular ways. The facility is really good. The management, the staff as well has been really good throughout the course. They've really helped us gauge more knowledge.
16 Medical Regiment has been the vanguard within 16 Brigade to bring the combat lifesaver online. We are aiming to train 1 in 4 personnel within the brigade and then later within field army and across events to be combat lifesavers.
That's insane and that's brilliant. 1 in 4 people to be combat lifesavers. That will save a lot of lives out on operations and on exercise. So I thought it may be, I don't know, 1 per section, 1 per troop, but to have 1 in 4 is absolutely brilliant.
The idea is that by upskilling our joint team medics to become combat lifesavers, it allows them to provide that life-saving, limb-sustaining treatment closer to the point of the wounding. And it is available for all CAP badges within the brigade and also in field army.
You think the faster you can treat someone, the quicker you can respond and start to preserve life, the more chance you have of to saving that person's life. If you can only provide basic first aid, tourniquet, first field dressing, administer some morphine, then there's more chance of obviously that person becoming fatal. If you can prevent that, it's all good to me. This is brilliant.
Some fentanyl. I'm going to put this in your mouth. Don't chew it, don't swallow it.
16 Medical Regiment have so far trained 450 combat lifesavers under what's known as Project Blackthornne. It will be rolled out to the whole field army in due course. Hannah King, BFBS Forces News.
That's really good news. 450 soldiers trained on this already across 16 Air Assault. 16 Air Assault being one of the UK's rapid response units, definitely need this sort of training. The British Army has stepped up its training massively since I've left. What they're trying to do is absolutely brilliant. So if you are looking to join, the time is now. They've got great equipment, great training. So get your applications in, because no longer are you just learning sort of the basic techniques. You're going to walk away from a career in the military knowing advanced medical skills. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks for watching. You can check out the original video in the description, and I'll see you soon.